Last night's most emotional moment came when John Poland and Rachel Goldberg Poland addressed the convention. They're the parents, of course, of 23-year-old Hersh Goldberg Poland, an American Israeli taken hostage by Hamas on October 7th. Here's their message on what was the 320th day of Hersh's captivity.
At this moment, 109 treasured human beings are being held hostage by Hamas in Gaza. They are Christians, Jews, Muslims, Hindus, and Buddhists. They are from 23 different countries. The youngest hostage is a 1-year-old red-headed baby boy, and the oldest is an 86-year-old mustachioed grandpa. Among the hostages are 8 American citizens. One of those Americans is our only son. His name is Hersh.
And Rachel and John join us now live here in Chicago. Good morning to you both. Rachel, what was it like to feel that energy and that love in this room last night?
It was completely unexpected and therefore completely overwhelming. And we had so anticipated either neutrality or negativity from what we have been told and prepared for. And so to walk out to this embrace of support and love before we started to speak was just absolutely shocking, but in a good way.
Yeah, I don't know if you could look out and see the faces. I'm sure it was a lot, but the tears streaming down people's faces, the emotion that was in the room, and the support, John, with those chants of bring them home. What was the feeling from your perspective up there?
So, similar to Rachel, I kind of expected that we'd have something neutral to hostile as a reception. And so to walk in and before uttering a word, have people show such support was strengthening. And it really shows us that the world does not like hostages being held. The world wants these hostilities to end. And what we need to continue to do is get the message that we all heard last night loudly and clearly to the people in power, who are the ones who can end this. Our loved one, Hersh and all the hostages and all the hostage families in the whole region, our fates are in the hands of 2 men right now, Prime Minister Netanyahu and Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar. And we need those guys to figure out how to end this for all of us.
The Secretary of State Blinken is in the region trying to do exactly that. The stickers that you wear and update every day are stark reminders that we're coming up on a year, 321 days since Hersh and those other hostages were taken. What gives you, Rachel, the strength to get through all of these days? You touched on it last night, which is some of this, that they give you oxygen when it's impossible to breathe, all the support you felt. How do you do it every day?
Well, I think part of it is very much a primal, reflexive, innate response that any human being has when a loved one is in danger. And when your child is in danger, you have no choice. You know, we've heard stories of mothers who lift cars when there's been an accident and their baby is stuck in their car seat. These Herculean feats of strength are what we see from all of the hostage families. We are all in a marathon of ambiguous trauma, and we have no choice. We have no choice. And thank God we have literally, as John mentioned last night, millions of people have reached out and continue to reach out daily to the hostage families, saying, we're with you, we're praying for you, we're calling out to the universe for you. And it gives us strength and keeps us going.
So, John, President Biden called Prime Minister Netanyahu, who you just invoked a moment ago, called him yesterday and said, urged him, we have to get this deal, we have to get it across the finish line. They're not there yet. There seems to still be some gaps that remain. Have you heard anything? Have you been updated with any where things stand with the negotiations or any updates with your son?
So we have not. We basically know what everybody else knows from watching and reading the media. We know that that call happened. What's happening in Israel is Prime Minister Netanyahu is talking about the security of the country and all these legitimate needs that the country has. But I think the narrative that hasn't yet broken through to him is what we hear consistently from people around the country in Israel regularly is we people of the country cannot begin the necessary process of rehabilitation from the trauma of October 7th, knowing that we have hostages being held. We need the hostages home for our national resilience. And so I know it's complicated, but we just push him to make sure that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not underestimating the need for the entire country, not just the 109 hostage families, but the country to bring these people home.
You had a really moving line in your speech last night, John, where you said, in a competition of pain, there are no winners, acknowledging the humanitarian suffering in Gaza, saying this is not a political question, this is a humanitarian issue. Rachel, the moment at the end of the speech, which I suspect was unscripted, when you came back into the mic and called out to Hirsch, brought everybody in this room to tears, anybody watching, anybody with a child, anyone with a human heart to tears. What compelled you to step in and say that?
The truth is that that is the mantra that I've been saying. I've probably at this point said it hundreds of thousands of times through these 321 days. And I actually had written it in at the end because it's a beseeching to the entire universe. And before going out, actually, when we were backstage, someone said, what did you say to yourself? Not knowing what reception we were going to get. And for a minute or two before we went out, I was just saying, I love you, stay strong, survive. I love you, stay strong, survive. And saying part of a verse that is in the Bible, but I was saying it in Hebrew, but the English translation was, God is with me, I am not afraid.
Hirsch, we love you, stay strong, survive. A mother calling out to her son. Rachel, John, we're always so honored to have you on our show. Come back as often as you can, and we continue to hope and pray, and we know our leaders are pushing to bring your son and the other hostages home.
We want to come back one more time later today with Hirsch by our side. That's
right.
the goal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you both.